What if I told you you could heal any injury fast without physiotherapy or chiropractic? You could heal any injury by yourself through the comfort of your own home without much work at all. I was the guy always getting injured at the gym. You name the injury, I probably got it. With tons of research and trial and error with experimenting with the quickest way to heal myself, and today I will reveal the secrets for healing quickly and getting your life back. Sound interesting? Let's get into it. Number 1 is cold therapy. So it happened. You were running for too long, over 6 miles, and you started to feel a nagging, sharp pain right on your knee. You get home and you realize that you overdid it with your training session today, and now it resulted in an injury. The most common treatment for acute pain is ice. Using ice on an injury is typically best immediately after the injury occurs. The cold therapy method can alleviate any discomfort resulting from the injury and reduce swelling. Another thing I like to do is pop some Advil in order to speed up this process. Ice should be applied to an injury for no more than 20 minutes at a time. Longer applications may cause more tissue damage. You can apply ice several times throughout the day for best results. Now, if your injury still isn't healing from this ice and maybe it's 2 to 3 days after, you could try something called contrast therapy. Another one of my secret techniques that I like to do to speed up this healing process. Contrast therapy is a process from going hot to cold for a short amount of time. Typically, you go from 1 minute of cold to 1 minute of hot, and switching back and forth continuously for around 10 to 15 minutes. This process from going hot to cold actually produces a pumping action inside your body, which allows more blood flow to get to that injury site. Number 2 is stay hydrated. Drinking water can help speed up your recovery by thinning your blood, therefore allowing nutrients and oxygen to flow through your body. Maybe the reason you got this injury in the first place was from a lack of water. It can help reduce cramps and add friction to your joints, helping you stay more injury resistant, especially in the future. If you are exercising rigorously and playing sports, especially in a hot or humid climate, you need to be drinking enough water to keep your body functioning at a high level. The recommended daily water intake for an adult is about 8 ounces of water each day. If you are like me and you struggle with drinking water throughout the day, you could try any sort of teas or maybe adding lemon to your water to make it taste better. Number 3 is specify the injury site. Alright, at this stage your injury still isn't healed, so what do? I usually recommend waiting 2 to 3 weeks after the initial injury has started before you seek any kind of expert advice. Your goal right now is to figure out what type of injury it is and figure out how to heal it properly. Most people end up seeking a physiotherapist, a chiropractor, or maybe a naturopath. While there's nothing wrong with that, it does end up costing you a lot of money, especially if you're not covered and are going 2 or 3 times a week, which is usually what they recommend in the beginning. So that money will start to add up. So what can you do here? I recommend doing it yourself. What I like to do is seek a physiotherapist for 1 day. 1 day only. Get them to figure out what that injury is, and usually they're pretty spot on. Go through all those exercises for that injury with your physiotherapist, write them down, ask questions, get any more additional useful advice, and don't book another session just yet. Start doing those exercises that the physiotherapist gave you every single day. It's usually always 3 sets of 10. Now here's the thing, majority of these exercises can be done at home. Maybe just some bands needed, which are super cheap and you can probably find them on Amazon. Now, once you plateau or think you need a bit more exercises in order to heal your injury, start YouTubing specific exercises for your injury. You can find everything online nowadays, including all the right exercises that your physiotherapist probably would have gave you, but instead, now you're getting them for free. And it's as simple as that, and you save a lot of money. Number 4 is rest. In general, you should wait at least 1 to 3 days before working out after an injury occurs. However, this will be based on the severity of your injury and what your physiotherapist has told you. Resting the injured part helps decrease swelling, which is when it starts to get bigger, turn red, and really start to hurt. By taking it easy, you minimize the movement, the stress on that particular injured site, which can make the pain and swelling go down immediately. Resting gives your body the time and the resources in order to heal that spot. When you are not as active, more blood flow and oxygen is delivered right to that injury spot, bringing nutrients and cells to repair that damage. This speeds up the healing process and allows your body to rebuild new connective tissue. But don't forget, resting for too long isn't good either. You don't want to stop moving and become a lazy person that just lies on the couch every single day and watches movies and eats junk food. Try to keep moving with movements that don't aggravate the injury site, but can still get your heart pounding and break a sweat. Swimming is a really good example example. There is no pressure on your joints, and you can get an overall full body workout if you do this right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to stay active, eat healthy, and listen to your body, and seek any kind of expert advice from a physiotherapist or your doctor. Take care of yourself and stay tuned for more content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.